She came back from dinner with her boss. Hair curled, lipstick still fresh, laughed on the phone as she opened the front door. Then froze. My shoes weren't by the door. My coat was gone. The shelf above the fireplace? Bare. No framed photo of us in Rome. No ceramic bowl I bought in Venice. No note. Just space. Silence. And her own reflection staring back from the TV screen. Black. Off. Empty. She called my name, twice. The third time her voice cracked. But I wasn't there. Because I knew. I didn't scream. Didn't accuse. When I found the hotel receipt in her coat pocket 3 weeks earlier, I just folded it back in, hung the coat up, and smiled through dinner. 5 stars, private terrace, champagne billed to the room. Her quarterly strategy dinner, the one that ran 3 hours longer than usual. I washed the dishes that night while she scrolled her phone. And in that silence between her laughter and her lies, something in me shifted. Not heartbreak, something colder. Purpose. We met at a bookstore. Cliché, sure. She was in the philosophy section. I was killing time. She dropped a copy of The Stranger, and I picked it up. She said I seemed like the kind of guy who thought too much. I told her she seemed like the kind of girl who disappeared when it got hard. She laughed, told me I was arrogant. I should have listened to that laugh more carefully. For a while, we were magic. Late nights, empty wallets, big dreams. We built a life on hope and homemade pasta. But then, I stabilized. Career, clients, home. She got bored, started dressing for someone else, started locking her phone, started saying my name like it tasted bland. I noticed. The changed passwords, the sudden interest in late-night yoga, the new perfume that lingered after she said she'd be working late. But I didn't react. I studied. I backed up everything. Our photos, her texts, receipts, even the AirTag I slipped into her car keys. I needed proof. Not for her, for me. Once I had it, the calls, the calendar entries, the photo of them walking out of a hotel together, I didn't get angry. I got ready. First step, financial separation. I called our accountant, had him quietly shift joint assets into a holding account in my name, legally structured, quietly executed. Second, I rewrote my will, had a lawyer draft a document confirming all investments were mine pre-marriage. She'd signed nothing. I made sure of it. Third, I packed. Not just clothes, identity. Everything I brought into that house, I took back. Art, books, photos. My mother's ring she kept in her drawer for safekeeping. Gone. The morning of her business dinner, I waited until she left. Then I moved out. Truck, 2 friends, 4 hours. By the time she ordered her second drink, my history had vanished from that house. No arguments, no yelling, no closure. Just absence. But I left one thing. In the bedroom drawer where she kept her jewelry and secrets, I left an envelope. Inside, a copy of the hotel receipt, a printed photo of her and him, and a handwritten note. You were always free to leave, but you weren't free to lie. I prefer truth. She texted me at 11:42 p.m. Where are you? What is this? Call me. Then at 12:10. Please, let's talk. Then 1:03. I didn't mean for it to get this far. I didn't reply. She never deserved my voice again. A week later, I heard she took time off work, told her friends I'd just left without warning. But people talk, especially the ones who knew us both. She couldn't control the narrative. They knew what she did, because I'd left the right breadcrumbs in the right hands. Discreetly, precisely, enough truth to ruin the lie she was planning. Her boss? Transferred out of state. Married. 2 kids. Apparently she didn't know that part. She got played too. Poetic. I didn't burn her. I didn't destroy her. I erased myself. Made her sit in the space I once filled, surrounded by echoes and missing things. Let her wonder what was real. Because the thing about betrayal is, it doesn't always deserve a storm. Sometimes silence is sharper. I live by the coast now. Small place, ocean view, no drama, no lies, just air I can finally breathe. And sometimes I think about that night, her standing in that empty house, calling my name into nothing. Not because I miss her, but because she finally knew what it felt like to be unseen, unheard, unchosen. Exactly how she made me feel. And that was enough.